Yes, ladies and gentlemen, episode 59 of Pokemon Horizons titled Dance, Quaxly, Dance the Blue Medali Dance just dropped, and in this episode, Dot takes on Larry. How will it go? Let's find out. This episode begins with our heroes finding out that Larry isn't at the gym. Instead, he's in the town somewhere. As our heroes go out to look for him, Quaxly hears music and heads towards it. There, it comes across a lady and an Oricorio dancing. Quaxly's impressed with it and goes towards the Oricorio to dance. Dot doesn't want Quaxly to because they're trying to find Larry, but she stays when the lady tells Dot that she will tell her where Larry is after some more dancing. Quaxly shows off its low kick dance, and then the Oricorio shows off its revelation dance, impressing everyone. Quaxly then combines its dance with the revelation dance, and the two dance until the crowd cheers. The lady then tells them where Larry is, which turns out to be the Treasure Eatery. They get inside where they meet Larry. Apparently, Liko and Roy didn't realize it was the same Larry that was doing the Elite Four battles a couple days ago, which is funny. The Treasure Eatery then opens up their floor, and all of a sudden, a battle location is there, which means Dot and Larry can begin their battle. This test, remember, is a test to see how well Dot uses Terastal, not whether she's able to win or lose. The battle begins with Quaxly taking on Dudunsparce. Dot has a strategy going in of using Water Gun to obstruct Dudunsparce's vision before using Liquidation. However, before Dot can execute the plan, Dudunsparce uses Glare to paralyze Quaxly. It then uses Boom Burst on Quaxly, forcing Dot to switch. She then brings out her Tinkatink, who has never battled before. It's scared at first, but Quaxly cheers it on, and it's able to protect itself from the glare from Dudunsparce with its hammer before dodging a drill run and countering back with a brutal swing. The two moves cancel each other out. Dot then has Tinkatink go for another brutal swing, to which Larry responds by switching out to Staraptor and having it use Wing Attack, KOing Tinkatink. The one thing I didn't like here is the anime allowing Larry to switch after a move has already been made. Imagine in the game that you could just switch out after you see what your opponent is going to use. Here, Larry takes a floor-bound Pokemon and switches it out for a flying Pokemon in the middle of Tinkatink's brutal swing. That just doesn't seem fair to me. Regardless, with Tinkatink down, Dot brings her Quaxly back out, and she tries the Water Gun strategy again, only to get hit by Hurricane from Staraptor. It's able to dodge into the smoke, but when it tries to go for Liquidation, the paralysis kicks in, making it get hit with a Wing Attack. Dot is upset that her strat isn't working, but Larry reminds her that strategies aren't just done by trainers, they're done between trainers and Pokemon. Dot notices that Quaxly's trying to flap its wing like a Staraptor, so she gets an idea. She wants Quaxly to move like the Oricorio, but first, she has Quaxly suck in air like Dudunsparce and use Water Gun on Staraptor, making Water Gun more lethal. She then has it step like Oricorio and use Low Kick, followed by flapping its wings like Staraptor to use Pound on Staraptor. Then, she has it use Liquidation while spinning like Tinkatink. Larry counters with Wing Attack, but during his clash with Staraptor, Quaxly gets a solid hit in and knocks down Staraptor. Then, it happens. Quaxly begins glowing before evolving into a Quaxwell. Dot sees this as the perfect time to Terastalize, so as Quaxwell Terastalize and uses Liquidation, which does massive damage to Staraptor. Before she can finish it off, however, the paralysis from before kicks in. Seeing this, Larry decides he's also going to put on a show and pulls out his Terastal Orb, Terastalizing Staraptor in the process. A single facade from Staraptor instantly KOs Quaxwell, ending the battle swiftly, which means the winner is Larry. Remember though, this battle isn't about winning. It's about whether Dot is able to properly use two Pokemons to battle and use Terastal at the right time. And after Larry's evaluation, he concludes that Dot indeed passed. Dot is also happy that Quaxly has now surpassed her, and now she has to catch up. The episode ends with our heroes trying out the Medali secret menu item, which was a quest in the games that you had to figure out. Our heroes seemingly enjoy the meal, and Larry has to pay the bill begrudgingly. A nice episode that gives character development for Dot, and especially Quaxly, who evolved into a Quaxwell. The battle did feel short though. Usually battles in this series, which are rare, are really well done. And here, while the battle is fine, it didn't really feel spectacular in any way. Also, it was probably on purpose, but since Larry's supposed to be a very everyman, unemotional type person, the ending of the battle felt like it came out of nowhere. That was really disappointing. I was hoping to see if Quaxwell would at least be allowed to KO a Pokemon and maybe lose to Dudunsparce, but that wasn't the case. I will say though, I instantly love how Quaxwell looks here in the anime way more than in the game, and in turn it's probably going to give me a better appreciation for this Pokemon. And with Quaxly evolving, that means the only member of our hero's starter Pokemon that hasn't evolved is Fuecoco. I have a feeling that might happen soon for it. As for this episode, I liked it. It could have been better, the battle sequence, but I am glad that Dot was able to get her badge and Quaxly to evolve. But what did you guys think of this episode? Let me know in the comments down below. Other than that, be sure to like, share, subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter at TheRealPDGaming, and that's it. I will talk to you guys later. Peace.